Well, I'm very pleased for the outcome. My client was facing 5 years on the felony, and after the judge dismissed 11 of the charges that he had previously convicted my client of, she was facing an additional 60 months on those charges. So essentially she was facing 5 years in felony time and 5 more years on the misdemeanors. And so a sentence of 12 months is a sentence that I think is fair and reasonable, and I was very appreciative of that on behalf of my client. Convicted of 5 assault and batteries and 1 felony child abuse and neglect charge. Those are the convictions, and then all the other charges the judge decided based on my written motion to set aside the verdict to dismiss those charges. Rarely do we find people with no criminal records of her young age to be involved with charges that are this serious. It just doesn't happen very often. And as you heard today from Dr. Evan Nelson, the forensic psychologist, the context of why this happened, I think, was very important. This is a young woman who had significant mental health issues and social anxieties, all of which I think were laid out. And she's also been to 56 therapy sessions and is moving on and making herself a better person so that this kind of thing never happens again. She will complete her sentence, and I have no doubt that she will never be in trouble again. And you know, adversity makes people stronger. And so I think that she will move forward. I think she'll have a long and productive life. I don't think she's going to have any issues with the law whatsoever. And I certainly was glad to hear from the testimony that during the trial that the child is not adversely affected, and as was pointed out during the trial, the child was not physically injured. So that was a positive aspect of this case, and one of the mitigating factors. The sentence is 12 months in jail. She will get some type of good time credit. It's usual to have 95% of the evidence come in through video. It's unusual to have a defendant like this with no criminal history. I certainly understand the pain and the trauma that they felt, and I certainly wish them the best and hope that they can move forward, and that this child really doesn't know anything about this, and the child was 20 months old when this happened, and I certainly wish them all the very best and that they can move forward with their lives as well.